Is there an unhelpful level of catastrophising happening in the media when it comes to COVID?
Yes, 100%. Absolutely there is. Now, that is not to say that we're not at a very serious moment. Of course we are, not just in Ireland but in the European Union. And I also have to be conscious, speaking as a minister, that it's very hard to speak with certainty about COVID, right? Because you say something today and the situation changes tomorrow. But what do we know? We actually know that there are some signs that some of the initiatives are already working. So you'll see the Departments of Health research showing that already people are adapting their behaviour. The number of people in hospital is still high but is reducing. The number of booster vaccines being given out is increasing. The number of people over the age of 80 getting COVID is decreasing, and we're now beginning to see that that positive benefit spread to people over the age of 70 as well. We're seeing the positivity rate over 7 days at least stabilise and possibly begin to dip as well. I just think there's a risk here that, because we all remember how difficult last Christmas was, that we all start to think, here we go again. This is not last Christmas though. And it's like this time last year, if I was sitting here, not one person in Ireland, on the island of Ireland, had been vaccinated. Not one person. We now live in a country with 94% of adults fully vaccinated. The booster programme now being rolled out. Antigen testing finally coming on stream in a number of environments, including the benefits I think we'll see from that in its introduction in schools for close contacts from next week. So this is not a message from a minister saying everything is perfect or everything is going well. Of course it's not. There's people extremely sick in our hospital. There's people getting very, very sick from this virus. We've got to be really conscious of that. But I think the people of Ireland know what they need to do to keep themselves safe. And I think when you couple that with the booster programme and antigen, it's going to be turbulent, it's going to be difficult, but we can get through this. Do
you worry that catastrophising in the media has an impact then on the public, and you get this pervasive mood around the country? A mood that I gather isn't matched in Cabinet. You didn't talk about COVID yesterday.
Well, look, I'm not criticising media, right? Because media report what media hears, and media pick up on sentiment as well. So I just think in general there's a nervousness around COVID-19 now. There's, I think, a huge trauma we're going through as a people.
Well, I don't mind saying it. I think some of the media are catastrophising it utterly unhelpfully.
Look, I mean, I think it's I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of speculation going around even on social media. What is the date for the lockdown and the likes?
December 13th. Sure.
So I read, 16th. But I mean this and then the day of that moves for tomorrow. Like, we're not in this space, Kieran. I mean, we're in the space where the Chief Medical Officer and NPHET have asked us to alter our behaviours again. We know how to do that, but we're also in the space in relation to boosters and antigen. And I am a Minister for Science. I really believe if we trust the science here, the results in relation to booster vaccines, or the third dose of the vaccine now, are just so positive. And our responsibility as a government now is to get them into arms as quickly as possible, get clarity around the antigen testing as quickly as possible, and continue to do all the good stuff the HSE is doing in terms of ramping up capacity again around testing and vaccination.